Hello there, my name is Grayman, and in today's video I'm going to teach you about numbers. Numbers are easy to write for some, but some learners would face some difficulty writing part of the numbers correctly. Let's write them together here today. Here we look at number 1 to 10. I want you please to count 1 to 10. Go ahead. Great. Now, I want you to listen to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's write them. How do you spell 1? How do you spell 1? Okay, great. 1 is O-N-E. I noticed some of my students would spell it differently. Some would spell it 1. In fact, this is 1 and this is 1 as well. This is what we call homophones. Words that have got the same pronunciation, different spelling, different meanings, and sometimes different origins are called homophones. What is the meaning of 1 here? This is the past of win. Okay, let's go to number 2. Write it down, please. T-O-W. Is that correct? Maybe some of you have written down T-O-W. That is not to. That is toe. What is the meaning of toe? Toe, like we have a tow truck. A truck that tows other cars or pulling them or drags them. To tow something is to drag it. But to is written T-W-O. So pay attention to this. Now, number 3 is easier. 3. Number 4. How do you spell number 4? Some of my students would go F-O-U-R, and they're correct. And some would spell F-O-R-E, and they're also correct. And some would go F-O-R-E, and they are correct. As I've just said, these are called homophones. This one means this number. And this one, I would say, this is my marker. This marker is for me. And this one, if I would write it here, 4 plus another word, head, is going to be for head. What's for head? For head is this parts of the head. The front parts of my head here is called for head. Let's look at 5. How do you spell 5? Okay, let's spell it together. F-I-V-E. I think you got it. It's not that hard. Then 6. It is this one. S-I-X. Make sure it is 6. And 7, 8. I think a great percentage of the ESL learners or English learners make mistakes when it comes to 8 because there's silent letters there. How do you spell 8? E-I-G-H-T. 8. 8. 9. 9 is easy to spell, but still some people would confuse it with 9 and then some would write N-I-N. That is not 9. Okay, and I'll give you a tip not to forget 9. I would write 9 or fine. See, don't forget this. fine, and 9. And line. So these are 9, fine, line. Okay, let's move here. Number from 11 to 20. Let's count it. Now, let's count. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. How do you spell 11? E-L-E-V-E-N. And how do you write 12? 12. T-W-E-L-V-E. 13, T-H-I-R-T-E-E-N. Here, 14, here we know how to write 4. We're going to put 4 plus teen. So this is important here, teen. That's why people who are, they're aged between 13 to 19, we call them teenagers. 5 here is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be 15. From 6 to 19, we have the same numbers here. The only thing we're going to add teen. 16, 17, 18, 19. Make sure, do not leave any space between this part of the word and this part. It is one word. This is 20 or 20. Some might pronounce it 20 and others might pronounce it 20. Both pronunciations are correct. I'm going to start with 40. 40 or 40 is a little bit different. F-O-U-R-T-Y. This is not correct. It's supposed to be written F-O-R-T-Y without U. Great percentage of the English learners write it this way, and that is not correct. 13. T-H-I-R-T-T-Y. 30. And numbers from here to here, we add T-Y. T-Y. The only part I wanted to remind you is here. F-I-F-T-Y. Here, this is 100. H-U-N-D-R-E-D. And we have to write it either 100 or 100. If you leave it without a and without one, that is not correct. Okay? I'm going to continue here. This video is going to be a little bit longer, but I'm going to go here. This is 0, and we say 0%, 5%, or 25%. Here we know how to write 20, and we know how to write 8. I'm going to draw your attention to a very important point. 20, we know how to write 20 now. And then we know how to write 8. We have to put a hyphen between these two words. Without a hyphen, that would not be 28. The same thing would be here. This one is 1/3, and this one is 1/2. This one is 3/2. This is 2. 3/2. Half H, the L here is silent. I'm going to have a separate video about silent letters, and the F here is going to be a V. Now I'm going to teach you number 10, how to write number 10. How do you spell 10? Try it. Okay. I'll spell it for you. It is T-E-N. But many learners do not know how to spell it correctly. And they would go T-I-N. And this is not 10, this is tin. Tin. But this is 10. I'll give you a tip in order not to forget 10. 10 is like pen and like hen. You know what a hen is, right? Hen, 10, and pen. Okay, don't forget to press the subscribe button and activate the ring bell sign or the bell sign, and bye-bye.